And here we are back at the green carpet. We're going to talk with Sylvia Zimmerman about her Fulton Creek Jersey cheese.
How many of you have ever been to Mount Vernon, George Washington's home? That's pretty fascinating. I mean, I really appreciated the barnyard more than I did the house. It was kind of seedy when I was there about 8 years ago. They've since renovated it. But I mean, just walking around that barnyard and realizing that these farmers had to be self-sufficient. There were little shops for soap making, there were the laundry shops, there was the blacksmith, there was the repair shop, and I'm sure the candle maker. Everything that you needed had to be manufactured on that farm. And there was a vitality, I'm sure, and I really am sorry I never got to be there. That's what I would have enjoyed seeing the most. I've kind of tried to recreate that sense of industry and self-sufficiency on our farm. It's located in northwest Delaware County. My husband and his son farm 1,600 acres of commodity crops, and he has the great big storage bins there. They put 2 up last year, and they're putting another one up this year. He has semi-trucks. He has big pole barns to accommodate all of the machinery. My 82-year-old husband is out chisel plowing even as I speak. He left at dawn, and he'll be back way after dusk. He grew up in an era when you had to repair everything yourself or make it. So he learned self-sufficiency early on. So we have that whole aspect of the industrial part of farming going on. And then I come along with my small herd of Jersey cattle. He gives me 50 acres where I graze them and rotationally move them every 12 hours. And I subsequently grew old, and so I sold those cows to a young man who could not afford to go into business himself and buy land. So he's using my infrastructure, and he bought my cows, and he and his wife and 4 small children now milk the cows. But I still rely on those cows to provide me with milk to make cheese in my little cheese house that I put up right next to the milk house. And this is my second season. I have brochures here if you want to see them. It's called the Fulton Creek Jersey Cheese. And so we have industrial commodity farming, we have cattle and dairy and cheese making, and and then also I have chickens in a little mobile egg mobile that my husband designed and built, and I have a photo of it over here in our Innovative Farmers of Ohio display board. It is really state of the art, and if things get too bad at home, I'm thinking of moving in there. You should see it. I just put the chickens out today for the first time, so they will be grazing and scratching out a living out there. And I sell eggs. I just got some meat chickens for the first time. I'm thinking of building a bake oven where I will be making fired bread just because it smells good, and I may also just bake pizzas, because who doesn't like pizza? And I'm selling ice cream. I bought a little dipping cabinet, and I want to capture the group that goes by there every Saturday and Sunday morning, the bikers. That's how they go to church. They ride around those flat back roads of Delaware County, and so I want to lure them in for a nice big ice cream cone, so they can sit and enjoy the country and smell the manure and see. We're going to have some pigs to feed the way to from the cheese. So all of this is just to paint a picture for you that the old ways still have an allure. You have David with his market gardening, and his enterprise of innovation, and his a little bit different way of doing things. So he knows how to branch out and try to add value, and that's what we do. So I have a brochure here, and if you're interested in knowing a little bit more about Innovative Farmers of Ohio, I will be glad to talk to you about that as well. Thank you. Yeah. I just took the geographic location right on the Fulton Creek that runs right through our farm, and we were already named the Fulton Creek Jersey Farm, and I just added the cheese to it. We did have to have an accepted label. My son is a graphic artist, and he took this photo and stylized it. So I sell my cheese at the Clintonville Farmers Market, the Clintonville Co-op in Columbus, and a few mom and pop stores, and then I go to the Delaware Farmers Market. And I'm hoping to sell a lot more just from the farm.
What types of cheese do you make?
Hard cheeses, Gouda, cheddar, Havarti, Colby. It has to age for 2 months, and I'm licensed. I am inspected about every 6 weeks, it seems, by a really nice guy, and I give him a little cheese. But he also gets to inspect the ice cream shops, so he comes out ahead. Any other questions? Thank you.